Hey all, Heretic here with another Hearthstone Battlegrounds tips and tricks guide, and I'm here to bring you the information you need to help you win with Ini Stormcoil. So get comfy and let's dive in. First, let's talk about the hero power Macgyver. This is a passive power that reads, after 9 friendly minions die, get a random mech. Simple, effective. Basically, this means you're going to get a bunch of free mechs. Pretty good. So, important to remember, it's not going to give you mechs higher than the tier you're at. So if you're tier 4, you're not going to be seeing tier 5 and 6 minions. You're just going to get tier 1 through 4. And it's completely random. You don't know what you're going to get. It can get you a triple at a really inopportune time. It can get you it at the perfect time. It can give you exactly what you need, or it can give you trash. It's RNG, you never know. So what's good about this hero power is you don't have to get them all in one turn. So if you only lose 2 minions on the first turn, that means the next round of combat you need 7. But it also means you can get it more than once in a single round of combat. So later in the game, when you have a bunch of death rattle mechs that summon 1/1s usually, these all count. So you can actually get 2 or sometimes 3 minions in a single round of combat, which is phenomenal. This is a lot of economy. It is great. So basically, in the early game especially, you're obviously looking for some mechs. But anything with death rattle that's summoning more minions or reborn is a good thing for you. Icky Imp. Right off the bat, if there's demons in the lobby, the first thing offered you is Icky Imp. Even if you lose that combat, you're already 1/3 of the way towards a free minion. Pretty good. Rat Pack, Replicating Menace would probably be my favorite because, hey, it's a mech that makes your mechs hit harder, gives them a sliver more health, and a death rattle, which will trigger other effects. So it's phenomenal. Really can't beat that. It's kind of a simple hero power, but it's a lot of fun when you're in the game and you just keep getting free stuff. Now on to their buddy Subscrubber. Subscrubber is a tier 4 4/4 mech that reads, after you play a mech, gain +2/+2. Oh wait, you're getting free mechs from your hero power? You're playing them probably. Probably not keeping them all in hand, so instant buffs to the Subscrubber. Oh wait, now he's gold. Now he's an 8/8 that gets +4/+4 every time you play a mech. Oh, it's later in the game? You're generating more mechs because you probably have death rattle mechs. There you go. It's even bigger. Has incredibly massive scaling potential for a very simple minion. And it's a mech, so you probably can get Divine Shield on it to make it even more disgusting later. Usually when I'm playing Ini, I'm going to tend to play Warrior Curve. The 2 tier 1 mechs are both phenomenal. You might not want to pick up the pair of them if offered, unless you don't mind the very early triple, because remember, if you're tier 1 and you have 9 friendly minions die, they're going to give you a free mech. Well, if you've got a pair of Micro Mummies and a pair of Pup Bots, instant triple. So make sure if you're still tier 1, maybe you don't want to buy the pair just yet. Maybe you do and you don't mind getting the 2. It depends on the board and how your game's going. It's usually doing pretty well anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Now, when it comes to the minions that work with Ini, that's pretty easy. It's everything you normally would play if you were playing a mech package. Basically, your hero power is going to give you free mechs. Your buddy is a mech who gets buffed when you play mechs. It's mechs. Obviously, the MVPs are things with Divine Shield because those makes mech great anyways. Pup Bots, Deflecto Bots, Annoya Module, Holy Mackerels, all the things that get Divine Shield are going to help you hit a little harder and then get another hit after the fact. So it's kind of awesome. Omega Buster. Typically, if you're going to go the route to get the Omega Buster, that's what you're doing if you're playing mechs. If you can help it, taunt it with Defender of Argus, especially if you have multiple taunts, because you want to make sure it dies. Giving it that Divine Shield, and if you have a lot of other taunts, can be a big problem, as it may survive and they may never hit it, and meanwhile, start smacking everything else a whole bunch. So definitely try not to Divine Shield taunt this thing. And obviously, if you've then gone the route of a Mega Buster, and most things mechs have Death Rattle, Baron Rivendare has a lot of value. If anything, there's more mechs being generated when things die, which thus means you're getting more free minions, and that's buffing your buddy even more. So just continuous synergy is perfect. Now, countering Ini is your basic, someone's playing mechs, what do I do? The usual things. If you're playing dragons, you'd love to find a Prester's Pyrospawn. Sit that thing there in the back of your line and let everything else murder the mechs because their Divine Shields do nothing. They get knocked off by the Prester, you smack the mech, it dies, happy days. Doesn't protect you from their divine shields, but at least you're taking their taunt out a lot easier than the person expected. Otherwise, unstable Ghoul. For everybody else, unstable Ghoul is your friend. This 1/3 taunt is going to hit the board. They're going to smack into it. It's going to do 1 damage to everything. There you go. No more divine shields. That's most of their power gone. Ini right now is in a very strong position in Battlegrounds. You've got economy. You've got amazing synergy in that, oh, guess what? Your hero power gives you free mechs. Your buddy is a mech that gets buffed when you play mechs. You're going to be cycling mechs nonstop in this game, so you really can't beat that kind of complete circle of everything feeding itself. It's perfect. Even when you lose a round of combat, that means more mechs died, which means more free minions. Because of this, it's not very complex to play. If you understand how to play mechs, if you know the fundamentals of how to get a good mech build going, and then you learn some of the nuance and the more complicated plays later, you really can build a powerful mech board with this hero. It's that easy. It's kind of the easiest way to have it done. She offers you a clear direction and gives you all the power you'd ever want to do it. Odds are this hero is going to be balanced, we're going to call it, in the near future. I don't think it's going to continue to stay this way. Even with some balances they've done to her, she's still performing incredibly well. So I wouldn't be surprised if I'm having to update this video and you're going, this information's wrong. We're going to get it updated, don't worry. I'll be ready for it because I expect this to come soon. In the end, I've attached a link with some gameplay, and if you're looking to see how I piloted them, stay tuned. I have more guides on the way, and I hope you learned a few things today and had a good time. I know I did. Bye.